Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easier to find all the latest scores, stats and news all in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. Meis has been talking about the challenges of building new stadiums and having a little chat about how excited he is about Everton's new stadium, the project, and how iconic it's going to be. First of all, he's spoken about stadiums as a whole in Europe. He's saying how hard it is now to build stadiums because how expensive they're becoming. He said they're going up from being £500 million to £1 billion within a blink of an eye. It's because owners want the grounds to just be a place that you can use all the time with more VIP corporate facilities, and that is driving the price up and up and up and up because everyone's bigger and better because, you know, not only during the matches, the prices you can charge, but also for concerts and non-match day events and all these things. So he says the challenges are getting harder and harder and are getting away from just being about the match day football experience. So we'll have to wait and see. We've just seen Spurs' ground and how credible that is, but how expensive that is and how complicated that stadium ended up being. And we've seen how many great facilities it has in it as well. So that's the benchmark now, and I'm almost afraid that if Everton fall below that benchmark, because they probably will, just because how financially. How much of a financial burden that ground will be to Spurs, then people are going to be disappointed, but we'll have to wait and see. Dan Meis said it's the Everton's ground has got the incredible hallmarks of history with the Everton's history and everything that's involved in it. He said it's going to have iconic skyline elements because he says when the ships come up the Mersey, the cruise ships, and when they see Goodison Park, it's going to be part of this incredible skyline. He also said it's going to have a little bit of everything in it as well. So, you know, he spoke about filling in the dock and the issues with it being a World Heritage Site as well. So he understands how difficult it is, the challenges, but he seems so happy and so excited by the challenge of building this ground, almost like as people keep on saying it can't be done or the challenges they have to face. That almost plays its part for me, the way he seems like he's going to make such an iconic stadium. All these challenges are going to help build that iconic stadium. So we've heard him talk before about how it's going to fit in with the surrounding area and how it's going to fit in with the docks and be part of the city's rich tradition. So hopefully we're going to get to see those plans in the coming months. It's not that long now till the second consultation, and we will see those stadium plans. So looking forward to all that. I'll leave a description to that full interview where he talks about all that in the comments. Morgan Snyder spoke today about Luca Dean and what a fantastic player he is. He said that he's the kind of guy you can go into war with on the football pitch, of course. He says he hopes he can be at the club for a very long time. That's him talking about Luca Dean. That's an interesting comment, though, because that doesn't sound like the comment of a man who wants to leave the football club as well. So is that him sort of saying, well, I hope Dean's here for a long time with me? So I know towards the end of the season there was talk amongst some people that we would find it hard to keep hold of Luca Dean. Personally, I don't think it would be that hard. He's had so many moves in the last few years. I think he does want to get him cemented to a football club, and he seems to really love being at Everton. I don't see why Everton would sell him either, with him only being at the club for 1 year. But it's great to hear a fellow pro, someone who's obviously clearly his friend, the French international, saying, you know, because sometimes you get these players who come out, especially someone, you know, someone you might worry about his commitment to Everton Football Club might say, oh, he could do all great things, and I hope he ends up with one of the best clubs in Europe. How many times have we heard that in the past? This is a player who's saying, I hope he stays here for a very long time. That's Morgan, you're winning me back, mate. You're winning me back. I've had my doubts over you in the past, but you're winning me back. Not only with your performances on the pitch, but with your attitude off it. So fantastic. I like to hear that kind of thing. Let's get into the rumours. You know what? There's going to be rumours every day. We're just going to give them to you. Not to, you know, a lot of them are nonsense. We know this. We're just going to pass these on to you, though. Everton have been linked with 3 players in the Portuguese press today. O Jogo is saying that Everton are tracking Pedro Alveira, who's a centre-back at Benfica, and Nuno Tavares, who's a left-back. Both 19, both young players. Both seem to fit the kind of demographic that Everton are looking for. The up-and-coming top players that are going to come through and come into the Everton side. These are the players I actually feel are more realistic kind of buys for Everton. Players who are in their late teens, early 20s. Get them before they hit that next mark where everyone's looking at them, and develop them and make them Premier League players. So they've been both linked today. Obviously young players, I don't think there was any price tags attached, but they make sense to me, those kind of buys. They're the ones where, when people say to me, well, who do you want this summer, who do you want to buy? I mean, I wouldn't know those 2 players, and they're the kind of players I think we'll be looking at. So, yeah, interesting. We'll wait and see. Everton have also been linked with Porto centre-forward Moussa Marega. He scored 21 goals last season. He is 28 years of age, and he's valued at around 25 million from Porto. See, that's a little bit less realistic because of his age. But we'll wait and see. Centre forwards are hard to get. It doesn't really matter what age they are. They can put the ball in the back of the net. We'll have to wait and see. And finally, we've been once again linked with Santiago Sosa, the young Argentinian midfielder. TYC Sports, you know, that famous outlet, I've said that he's going to come over next week to sign a deal, but I don't know. I think that's a player, I think I mentioned this earlier in the week, that's a player that Everton will just track and see how he develops. Maybe try and get first refusal on him, that kind of thing. But we'll wait and see. Everton might be saying that they're not interested, but yeah, bring him in. And finally, Everton have also been linked with Diego Llorente. He's a 21-year-old centre-back from Real Sociedad. Again, see, that makes sense to me. That's the kind of deal that does make sense. A young, up-and-coming centre-back, good age. That's the kind of deal I think we'll be doing this summer rather than the higher-end one. So, there you have it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you've liked it, of course. Why wouldn't you have liked it? I'm trying to give you the news. It's quiet. I'm working hard here. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It helps the channel. And if you want more great shows, join us on Patreon, where I will be following this video up with a live show to discuss all those stories in more depth. Get questions, get comments on all those stories. I'm just about to do that on Patreon right now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.